All right, so today we're going to talk about different scenarios of staying safe in the classroom and at school, okay? Just like a fire drill. If we hear the fire drill, do we all know what to do? Thumbs up? Okay, what is one thing we might do if we hear the fire alarm go off? Do we want to be really loud and run and crazy? No, Millie, what else could we do?
You have to be really calm and you have to get outside.
Yeah, outside, and we have our special little path that we take outside, right? So another situation, if we have an unsafe person in the building or a stranger that we're not sure if they belong here or not, what might be a good guy? How do you know if somebody in the school is a good person, a safe person that you can trust?
Well, they don't have a badge on.
Right. You could look at them and say, oh, I've never recognized this person before. And the first thing you could look for is the badge, right? I wear my badge around school. And so students could look at me and say, oh, she's a teacher, right? If someone doesn't have a badge and we don't recognize them, does that mean they're a bad guy? No. Maybe not. What's another sign that someone might be a good guy?
They could be like the janitor or something.
Oh, maybe our janitor? Yeah. Other teachers see him and like talk to him maybe, and you're like, oh, okay, well, they know who he is, so he's probably safe, right? How about an unsafe person in the building or a bad guy?
They could be running in the building and they're not being calm. And like, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
And they might be wearing like crazy clothes, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Maybe dark clothes or hoods, right?
You might see him with something trying to go into the classrooms.
Ooh, what kind of something?
Some sort of weapon, maybe?
Okay, a weapon. So if we see an unsafe person or a person that we're like, they don't have a badge, they don't have a visitor, they're not a volunteer, it's not my friend's mom, and I've never seen that person before, and they're just kind of acting a little bit, fishy. What are some things we could do? Becca?
You tell a teacher right away.
Tell a teacher right away, right? Any trustworthy, or a staff member, it doesn't have to be a teacher, right? Any trusting adult that you know works here. Maybe you're gonna go straight to the office and tell somebody, right? As long as it's a clear, safe path. So if we are here in the classroom or if anywhere in the building and we get an alert that there is a not safe person in the building, our first instinct is going to be run, okay? So we're going to figure out maybe where that person is, and we're gonna run in which direction from that person, Jade?
The opposite. The opposite.
The opposite direction. So if we know that that person is maybe down by the staff bathroom down there, we're gonna go and we're gonna run and we're gonna get outside and we're gonna just keep running, right? Maybe we go all the way to the corner. What else is outside that maybe we could run to?
We could run to those houses.
There's a neighborhood. Yeah, we could knock on a neighbor's door and tell them, I'm from Kelso Elementary School. We have an unsafe person in the building. So when we run, are we concerned about where our friends are or where our teacher is? No. The most important part is that you keep yourself safe, right? So you're gonna run until you are safe, okay? And you're gonna take care of yourself and make sure you get to that safe location. The second part to keeping ourselves safe after run is hide. Okay, if we're in here and there's an unsafe person and we know that maybe they're right out there and we don't have a safe line to run, our option is to hide. Okay, what could it look like to hide in the classroom?
We would keep it quiet so the person doesn't hear us, and we would go into like a corner and protect ourselves.
Keep it quiet is really important, so maybe they don't know we're in here. So when it's time to hide, I'm gonna go over to the door and I'll take our magnet out and close the door so it's locked, so no one can come in here, right? And then we're all gonna find a really safe place to hide in here, okay? Maybe what's one place we could hide in the classroom?
We could hide under a desk, like over here. It's kind of like in a corner, and it's probably going to be the last place that the intruder would check.
You could hide in the corner. Another good place to hide is anywhere away from the door. So our door is facing this way. So we probably don't want to be in this corner, right? That corner might be okay, right? We're hidden. Could we do anything if we're hiding in this corner? Could we do anything maybe with the table or anything to make us safe? What could we do to make ourselves safe when we're hiding?
Barricade ourselves into that position.
Yeah, if we take it and we go like this and we hide behind it, and there's lots of desks in here to do that with. We could barricade ourselves in a corner. Remember, our first instinct is to run. And then if we can't run, if they're outside the door, then we're gonna hide, okay? And we're gonna barricade ourselves with as much as we can, all right? We could even barricade the door if we're hiding in here so that they can't get in. If we're in here and we're hiding, and our door is locked and we hear a knock on it. What do we do if we hear a knock on that door and we're in here hiding really quietly?
We don't answer. We just leave it and ignore it and hope somebody's not going to come barging in.
If we hear a knock on the door, we're not going to say anything. We're not going to get up. We're not going to make noise. Okay, we're just going to stay where we're at. And we're gonna wait until somebody is able to get in, because that means that they have a key, right? So whether it's the principal or a police officer or a fireman, anybody who's safe and has a key and comes in to tell us, hey, it's safe, we're all under control, we got it, okay? We never answer the door if we're in that situation. And we try to keep ourselves as quiet as possible. What happens if you went to the bathroom and you're in the bathroom or in the hallway when you hear the alert or when it's time to hide and you maybe see a stranger?
You should probably stand on a toilet because that's a high object so they don't see your feet.
So if I'm in the bathroom and I maybe hear someone come in and I know that there's a bad guy in the building, I might stand up on the toilet so that if they look under the stall, they don't see my feet, right? And we're gonna be as quiet as possible. What are some other areas in the school? Maybe you're in the hallway. Maybe you went down to the office to get something and you're on your way back. Where are some areas in the school that would be safe places and good places to hide?
Maybe the gym?
Ooh, the gym. Where in the gym could we hide?
Behind all the equipment.
Ooh, there's lots of equipment and mats. Anywhere else in the school that we could hide? Patrick?
Maybe the staff room.
There's tables and chairs. There's maybe a long couch that you could hide behind. What else, Lexi? What do you think? Where else could we hide in the school?
We could probably hide in the library and go in that extra room inside the library.
Oh.
And close the door and try to lock it.
Yeah, like a closet or a storage room, right? And maybe there's a lock inside those rooms. Turn off the lights. Why is it important to turn off the lights if you're hiding in a room?
So people don't know if you're like in the room and they would think it's just a room or somebody's that special.
And if they see the lights off, they won't think anyone's in there maybe, right? Especially if it's a closet or a little storage room. Maybe you're at recess, right? Maybe you're walking to reading groups and you have to go to the portable and you're outside. Where are some places outside that you could hide? If I'm outside and there's an alert that there's a bad guy in the building, maybe we jump over the fence and we run, right? Right. Yeah, if we know that they're in the building and we're outside, that might be a good time to run. Fight is the third thing, our last resort that we're gonna do, okay? And what might fight look like in the classroom?
Like throwing pencils over at the bad guy or erasers or like things to distract.
Yes, very good. Pencils, erasers. What are some other everyday things that you guys see around the classroom?
Maybe like a stool or a trash can?
Our trash cans, our recycling bins, stools, chairs. Are we worried when we're in the fight part of this? Are we worried about making a mess? No, we're not. We're worried about keeping ourselves and our classmates safe. If they get close to you and they're trying to hurt you, right? That's when you're gonna grab anything you can. So if I was standing here and they got close to me, I've got lots of things around here. I could hit, right? Defense mode, kick, okay? Anything you need to do to fight back in that situation. So if we are in fight mode and the bad guy gets in here and we're throwing things and he gets or she gets distracted, what could we do? If the bad guy gets distracted, what are we gonna do, Maddie?
Run out the door and try to find somewhere else to hide.
Yes, our first instinct is to run, right? So if we get that bad guy distracted, then we have that opportunity then to run and get ourselves to a safe location. We fight until we have an opportunity to get ourselves out of the classroom and run and hide somewhere safe. If we are ever in a dangerous situation, and again, school is your safe place, right? Kelso is your safe place. All of the teachers here are good people, safe people, all of the staff. But if there were ever something to happen, it is a good thing for you to know these steps, right? So what's the first thing that we're gonna do if we have a bad guy? What's the first one, Kenny?
Run.
Run. Okay, and the second one?
Hide.
Hide. So we're gonna run and then we're gonna hide. If we can't run and we can't hide, what's the last one, Callie?
Fight.
Fight. So we're gonna run first. If we can't run anywhere, if we're stuck in here, we're gonna hide. Okay, and if we can't hide anymore and we're exposed and they come in, we're gonna fight. The most important thing to remember though, if we are ever in an emergency like that, is to stay calm and stay quiet and to listen to your teacher or whatever adult is around trying to navigate you and guide you for what you need to do, right? Because if we're quiet and I'm able to tell you guys, okay, we're gonna run. Here's where the bad guy is. We're gonna go down the stairs and outside. And if you're quiet and you're calm, you're gonna be able to follow those directions. Okay, if we're really loud and kind of panicking, we're gonna have a harder time following those directions. Okay, so number one thing is that you listen to the adults around, you listen to your teacher, and you really stay calm and follow directions in the time of an emergency. Okay, we just got word that there's a bad guy in the building and we need to shelter in the classroom, okay? We need to get a very safe place and be very quiet, okay? Quickly, quickly.